What's up, guys? This is Warith Al-Ma'wali. I'll be talking about mobile security today, and I hope you find this topic interesting. So many of us use mobile phones in daily basis, and most of the people would store their private information on those mobile without being aware of how to secure them. So in this video, I'll be taking you through the steps that you should consider in order to have a secure platform on your mobile. It wouldn't be 100% security, but it would minimize the risk of information leakage from your mobile devices. So first thing, you should always use strong password. Never use 4 digits password or 6 digits password. Always use combination of letters, so alphanumeric, so letters and numbers, even with symbols if you can. That's the first step. Avoid using numbers because people would easily guess them and they would easily crack them if they wanted. There are super machines to do that, and they're available on the market. So avoid that. That's step number one. If you're using fingerprints, don't use the one which is always predicted. So I wouldn't use this finger. So I would always try to confuse whoever wants to break in. I might use this finger, or it's just try to not to use it if you can. Try to avoid using fingerprints, but if you have to, don't use a common finger. So no one can predict that. You can have a strong password, and on the other side you might have your lock screen notification on. So what's the point? So if you are receiving a message, a sensitive message or an email, anyone can just scroll down while your phone is locked and see at least the subject, or at least who is sending you. So that is sensitive. So try always to turn off your lock screen notifications. When it comes to Apple and iCloud, Apple ID and iCloud, even WhatsApp, I would always turn on two-step verification. This is to avoid your accounts being hijacked. And recently you've heard that many of WhatsApp accounts got hijacked. So that's the best way to prevent that. You should always disable Siri on lock screen. For myself, I don't use Siri anyway, so it's always disabled. But if you really want to use it, make sure it is disabled while your phone is locked, so it doesn't leak any information. Always try to turn off automatic synchronization of some of the applications which are sensitive. So if you're using application which has sensitive data on it, or for example, let's say photo albums. So you don't want that to be synchronized automatically to the cloud, because anything which is on the cloud can be hacked, and whatever can be hacked can be revealed to the public. So make sure you turn off some of the iCloud auto synchronization for some applications like photo album, Threema. If you're having PGP application, just try to turn that off. KeePass as well, or MiniKeepass. I would also discard automatic Wi-Fi connections for non-networks. Why? Because an attacker can always fake the name if he knows the name of your Wi-Fi. So let's say my Wi-Fi name is called under my name, which is Warith. So if they find out, they can always fake that name, and my phone will automatically connect into that Wi-Fi. There is tools to do them, and they're available on the market for free, by the way. So just be careful. You should always turn off the cookies from your browsers. So in Safari, you can go to settings and turn that off. Try to turn off. I know it's easy to fill out passwords automatically when you visit some websites, but trust me, you don't want that feature to be on, because whatever is saved there can be retrieved by third-party tools. So I would always turn off autofill in browsers. No matter, I'm not talking only about Safari here. Even if you're using Android phone, you should always turn that off in Chrome or Firefox, whatever browser you're using. always minimize the access of application into your sensitive data. So when an application, you've just downloaded a new application and that application asks you to access your contact, your GPS, your photos, your messages, and all of these things, and at the end it's just a jogging program. So a jogging program would really need your GPS, let's say, but why would it need your photos? Why would it need to access your contact links? So you always deny those things that you don't think are appropriate for an application to have. On top of that, I would always use third-party tools. So I would never have my phone connected through internet without VPN. So personally, I use OpenVpn, and I recommend to set up your own VPN server and connect through it. Do not trust third parties. But if you cannot do that, you can always buy VPN from the market. They're cheap, but always use them. In terms of private messagings, well, yes, I know WhatsApp is secure and they say it has end-to-end encryption. You cannot do the man-in-the-middle attack, whatever. Yes, there's a lot of things, and it's based on Signal protocol, which is secure, but I wouldn't still trust it. When it comes to sensitive communication, I would always find a tool that works best for me, which has been audited, and it should be like open source, and at least I should see the white paper of this product. So the product that I'm recommending at the moment, and I'm using it, is Threema. Threema is a very good chat application, and you can do whatever you are doing in WhatsApp in Threema. The only difference is it is end-to-end encryption, and it is trusted. So yeah, I wouldn't trust WhatsApp. I wouldn't trust. Well, Telegram is kind of secure. I wouldn't say it's not secure, but it had vulnerabilities early days, and yeah, I wouldn't trust it fully. So the only application I would trust fully is Threema at the moment. Okay, there are some other applications which I'll be showing you now. Those also you can trust, but my main pickup on this is Threema. I would always have a password manager application. Of course, I have it on my computer, and the best which I'm using, I'll be doing a review soon about it. It's MiniKeepass, but on mobile phone you can always use MiniKeepass. So you store all your password in your PCs. In your PC, you store all your passwords in your PC, and you transfer the file. It should be encrypted. You transfer it to your phone and use MiniKeepass in order to access those passwords. So if you memorize passwords, it's a bad idea. Always don't memorize your passwords. Always use a password manager to generate passwords that cannot be memorized. If they cannot be memorized, they cannot be predicted, and it's harder to break. I would, if you are like using PGP, pretty good privacy, you can always use Ipgmail. It's good for encrypting messages with PGP and send secure emails. So you would have a VPN layer on top, and you would have all the steps I told you before, and plus you would have a PGP encryption on your email messages. You can always use also OpenGp. OpenGp, it also encrypts decrypts PGP files. And finally is to use Authenticator, Google Authenticator, to authenticate yourself on websites, sensitive websites. So if you are dealing with forex exchanges or cryptocurrency exchanges, you wouldn't anyone who has found your password just to be easily enter the exchange with your password. So always have boundaries to not allow those people to access your accounts easily, and one of them is to have the Google Authenticator. So you can always go to our website and go to settings, advanced. In most of the websites that carry sensitive information would always give you this feature, including Google Mail, including Bittrex Exchange, whatever. I mean, most of them have this feature. You just have to enable it, and in order to use it, you have to use Google Authenticator, and it's very easy to use. I'll be showing it. I'll be showing a sample of it in a moment. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.